A crazy girl I briefly dated 2 years ago is trying to ruin my current relationship. What do I do? I'd like to know if anyone has been through this. How did it pan out? Bear with me. Over 2 years ago, a few months after I, 26, had just gotten out of a relationship, I started going on dates with a girl, 26, I met on Tinder. Let's call her B. B was nice, friendly, seemed cool, and into me. Everything was good, but something in my heart didn't feel like I wanted it to get serious with her. On the first date, B asked me what I was looking for, and I made it clear I was not in any rush for anything serious. She immediately said she felt the same. I had a big personal project I was working on, and barely had time for a relationship. We were never exclusive. Eventually, after maybe 2 months, I'd see her maybe once a week. I gently told B exactly how I was feeling, expressing that I really wasn't seeing this turn into a serious relationship. She seemed sad but told me she'd be fine to just continue hooking up NSA. I saw her twice after this, more spaced out, but then I slowly let things fizzle out and focused on myself. Just to be clear, I could not have communicated my feelings more gently and clearly. I didn't want to be a fuckboy. The last time I talked to B in person was while I was walking in a park I frequented often and I ran into her. I didn't think it was any more than a coincidence. Perhaps that time, it was. But after this, every single time I went to this park, there she was. I would be sitting on the grass with friends, on a date, or by myself reading a book, and would feel eyeballs on me. I'd turn and see her watching from the walk path, in sunglasses, wearing a hat. Or walking in the other direction, despite her never having passed me. A few months later, I eventually met another girl who ended up becoming my current long-term partner. I moved super slowly with her, but unlike B, things just felt right. One day I tell her about this random Instagram burner account that doesn't follow me but watches all my stories. My girlfriend reveals she has the same account watching her stories. Later, I find out another friend of mine, a girl, has the same account watching their stories. We jokingly try to figure out who it is, attempting to sign into it, revealing the last few digits of the phone number. I didn't think it matched up with anyone I knew. Then B texts me, asking how I am. I realize it is her number. Now on to the crazy part. A few months in, I meet my GF's mom for the first time. It went great. She posts a story of me with their family dog. The next day she receives an anonymous message from a different burner account. The message warns that I am a liar, cheater, manipulator, that I got someone pregnant, was cheating during certain months, was still using dating apps, all kinds of crazy shit. Thankfully, the claims were so randomly specific that they could be easily disproven, and since the person wasn't showing face, both my GF and her mom determined it wasn't true. Still, I was stressed the fuck out, having no idea who would do this or why. Fortunately, nothing else happened for months and I thought it was a one-time thing. Flash forward to Thanksgiving, my GF makes a post of all the things she's grateful for, one of them being me. She suddenly gasps at her phone, showing me a comment, from a different burner account, that read, "Grateful for the boyfriend who cheated on you for the first 3 months of your relationship." Again, these accusations are so specific that I can more easily disprove them. But still, the fact that this is no longer a one-time thing, and the fact that this one was public was so frightening. And while my girlfriend has been very trusting through all this, I can't help but feel this person is successfully planting seeds of doubt in her head at this point. Flash forward to the day before New Year's Eve. I get a long message, this time, from B, claiming that the last time we hooked up, despite her being on birth control, I got her pregnant. She had to get an abortion, and was deeply angry with me and needed to get this off her chest after all this time. Of course, I am very confused as to why she never told me in the first place, as I would have gladly helped her through that experience. But it was at this point it had become clear to me who was sending the anonymous messages. All the pieces came together. I responded saying, in summary, I was sorry about the abortion experience, but also how unacceptable it was to take her anger out on me by involving my GF and especially her mom. She denied ever doing it, but it was obvious to everyone that she was the culprit. Anyways, I thought at this point it was over. It wasn't. Flash forward to yesterday, my GF gets an email from a fake email account that uses the name of a girl I know, who I have never dated or hooked up with. This time, the email claims I am reaching out to her with the intention of wanting to hook up, claiming I am in an open relationship, and that I gave her HPV. My girlfriend reads this, while already going through a hard time separately, and, understandably, flips out at me. I've also come to find my picture posted in a Facebook group, Are We Dating the Same Guy? She inquires, anonymously, though it's clearly her, any tea on my name? We talked about a year ago and he randomly ghosted. He messaged me again recently and I just wanted to see if there's anything I should know. So now she's looking for any tangible information she can use against me. Obviously no one engaged with it because I haven't freaking done anything. It has become clear to me now that B is fully insane and actively seeking to destroy my relationship with my girlfriend. These aren't just emotional outbursts, these are calculated attacks on my character in efforts to sow doubt and create conflict in my life. While my GF and I are being very resilient, this is definitely taking a toll on us. What do? I know it's her. Can't go private on socials as they're essentially our resumes and need to be public. Some people say get the police involved, I know they won't do shit. Others say threaten to get lawyers/police involved and hope she stops. Others say to not give it any attention as clearly that's what she wants. But I didn't respond to her last message, and she still pulled this shit. Again, has anyone been through this? How did it pan out? TLDR, crazy girl I dated for a short time has been harassing my GF and her family through anonymous burner accounts claiming very outlandish, defamatory things. I finally figured out it was her after she revealed I got her pregnant and needed an abortion, allegedly, called her out on it. The harassment keeps on coming.